Yo, people, what's going on? 7 points clear, you know? Come on. Hey, listen, big up everyone, man. We got another show of domestics here. Myself, SB's here, catches in the cut. It'll be forwarding in a second. But obviously, we got a fire panel right now. We got my boy Dio, the Gunner's Edge, you already know. We got Don C in the building. We got KP in the building. We got the realest Gooner Dan in the building. Come on, man. Hey, listen, people, everyone's descriptions are, you know, all that stuff. They're in the description already. You already know. Make sure we're going showing them, man, some love. Like, you get me? Making sure we're subbing. Make sure if you're watching this, let's run up these lights from early. Let's have the manners, man. You already know. Big up to everyone in the chat, man. Fellas, 7 points clear. Top of the league. Played first again. Pressure's on Man City. Don C, talk to me, man. Let me know how you're feeling about that game today, man.
Mate, it seems like Arsenal keep popping them cherries. You know what I'm saying? Pausing all of that. Yeah, I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man, bro. Well, what can I say? 3-2 winners. Yeah, okay. It was shaky moments at the beginning of the game, but it was so early, I didn't even care. This is why I always say Gabriel should be the true captain of Arsenal. Tell me what player makes a mistake. He should look over his shoulder, but then, as he's done, again, he scores a goal. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy about that, bro. I'm happy for Declan Rice getting 2 goals. I'm happy for the fact that even though right before the end of the game, it was shaky moments. But guess what? When you're trying to put balls in to 6'5" players, keep doing that, people. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a reason why Gabriel, Saliba, or our whole defense as a team is the best in Europe. There's a reason. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, we created our own problems. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the first goal. The second goal, could we have closed them down a little bit quicker? Yeah, I think we could have. But you know what? When you can see to a goal like that, all you can do is applaud. This is what I'm saying. Like, for me, I can't even say anything negative. Even the manager, he done subs before the 70th minute, and he put in attacking players. Come on, mate. Like, what's not to be happy about, bro? You know what I'm saying? The only thing to be negative about is the weather right now. You know what I'm saying? Once it warms up, man's gonna be a lot happier. But do you know what? We got Arsenal for the 3 points.
Hey, Cap, sorry. Is this the same? There's not another Don C. This is the same Don C that was over there. So now he sounds like he's over.
But you know what? This is where these men are real. And I said it to Guna on Guna Therapy when they were live earlier. Like, it's all right. It's like, you see in this YouTube space, it's like, man are scared to be like, all right, you know what? My bad, I got it wrong.
Yeah.
Bro, it's nothing to say, you know what? We're looking good right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Compliment the team because we're doing good. It's them donuts on the other side that want to nitpick every single thing. They were the ones today that were saying, raw, why is Declan Rice starting? That's why, dummy. Like, these man, bro, piss man off.
Martinelli was poor. Martinelli, I'm like,
that's what they're gonna do. They literally find any little thing. Like, it's so dead, bro. It's respectful.
You know what's crazy for me about? You know what's crazy for me? I like the fact that this team has answers to everything. Like, for me, that's a good thing. You cause a goal like Gabriel, like what he did today. We had an answer for it. Like, before, our mentality, when that kind of thing happens, we say Bozo moment, everybody's head drops down. We struggle through the first half. Second half, maybe Bournemouth scores that second goal and it's done. That was the old Arsenal. That was the team that we knew could literally just... And I love something that Declan Rice did. As soon as that mistake happened and the ball went in, Declan ran up to Gabriel, patted him on the back and said, it's all right. He literally went, it's all right. He said, it's all right. He's like, it's all right. Calm down. Gabriel was like, all right, I got you. You know, and this is the thing. This is the thing that is important for me. Like, in every game, a team that can find a way to win, because different questions will be asked of us. First and foremost, teams don't want us getting set pieces, so they're going to try and play not to give us set pieces. We have to find another way to score. Teams are going to play low blocks because they know it's hard for us to break it down. Teams are going to try everything. Different teams are going to come at us differently. We have an answer for everybody. That's what I love. This season for me, it's 100 questions in the test. It's options A, B, C, and we're picking the right options against every question. You ask a question, we have 4 options. We pick the right one, get the 3 points, zip
And
in
this,
the bag, zip up, and walk out.
Hey,
That's
Io,
about this team.
and this was another game last season that we dropped points.
Yeah.
This is another one ticked off the list. When they're saying, all these games where Arsenal drop
What's
points, bro,
different?
this
What's
is another
different?
one you just ticked off.
Yeah, facts. Because catch, look, I was even like, bro, we ain't last season. Bournemouth beat us twice. It's not even like we drew against them. Or they beat us home and away. So when people say, oh, what's different? We've seen this movie before, bro. We went to Newcastle and dropped points. We went to Bournemouth, dropped points. We dropped points against West Ham. We dropped points against Everton. We're not doing that this season. We're not making the same mistakes. To like Dial said, the questions we were asked last season, we're answering those questions correctly this season. You get
We
it?
picked
So
the wrong options last season, man. We picked the wrong. They said option A, option B, option C, option D, option E, the wrong one. We picked E every single time against these teams. The West Hams, the Bournemouth, the Fulhams. Like, we picked the wrong option. This season, big up to the team, man. Like, you can answer any question. You know, the truth is, look, when they scored 3-2, sorry, I'm just going to say the real good. When they scored 3-2, I said to myself, we haven't conceded 3 goals as Arsenal since the game at Luton. Like, that's what came to my mind. I was like, actually, when was the last time? I'm like, nah, we're winning this game. Like, I wasn't even, there was no more nerves. Like, initially I was like 3-2, oh my God, 6 minutes. But I was like, hold on. When was the last time this Arsenal team conceded 3 goals?
You know what it was for me? It was where it was a worldie. It was a banger. So if they kind of broke us down and kind of got the goal back, that's what would have made me a bit more nervous. Wherever they got the bang, it was like, all right, cool. It was one of them. Like, you know, like Liverpool, when they done the free kick, it was inevitable. You know what I'm saying? So I weren't. I weren't stressed about it, bro. I knew my team was gonna come up. That's what. And this season, there's no one saying about cojones and have we got the resiliency, because every time these things happen now, it's like we're shutting up shop. Usually, last season, we're getting draws out of these games. They're getting back into the game. These are the games that was fucking us up because we're getting draws. Do you know what I'm saying? This season, it just looks like a different Arsenal. And you know who I got a big up today? Noni Madueke, yeah? Big up your damn self, because, again, I was one of them saying, yo, Saka ain't been doing what Saka's been doing right now, yeah? And I'm this season, it's a cutthroat season. I don't care if you've got money in the bank. I don't care who you are. Anyone could get dropped. That's how I'm feeling this season. Do you get what I'm saying? So when he kind of put Saka on the bench and Noni was on there, I was like, you know what? That's good. Give him a chance. And bro, Noni today, I'm hoping that he took off Noni at the 60-something minute, so he plays again. You know, when they take him off early, it's like, all right.
You have to remember, Catch, we have 9 games this January. That's hopeful. So you've got to rest play. Otherwise, these guys are going to burn out. We're playing again on Thursday. We're playing again at, like, dude, there's 9 games in January.
Dial, before we get onto individuals, obviously, I just want to get thoughts from Dan and KP. Dan, what was your overall thoughts on the game, my boy?
Great win, man. We're just out here righting our wrongs from last season, innit, man? Stepping on cherries, man. That's what we came out there to do today, man. And yeah, it was a good game. I looked at the lineup. I was happy with the lineup, bar Martinelli starting. People have been screaming at that Saka ain't been good enough. I think Arteta might have seen that and said, you know what, Saka, your decision-making over the last game, what you've been doing, I'm going to put Madueke in today. So give Arteta some credit for bringing Madueke in. And like Kapes said, he was great today, man. He was direct, making things happen. And yeah, the fact that we got our bench was loaded today. I looked at the bench and I said to myself, wait a minute, yeah? We've got killers on the bench. You've got Saka coming off the bench. You've got Trossard coming off the bench. You've got Jesus coming off the bench. So yeah, great win, man. Righting our wrongs. And even when it went 3-2, not once did I feel like, yeah, we're going to go and concede another goal now. I knew he was going to get over the line, man. So great win today. Great performances. There were some shaky moments, but we weathered the storm, and that comes down to our defense once again. Gabriel, Saliba, Gabriel made the mistake, come back and scored the goal to right his wrong. So yeah, man,
That's a sign of that's a leader.
Quality
That
that's
is
a leader.
bro, that is a leader. It's not
mentality monster.
all right.
Come
That's
on.
that. You know, some other players, his head would have dropped. Oh yeah, man's kind of fucked up, bro. Straight away, boom.
Yeah, and I'm happy.
Off
Yeah,
the
I'm
bat.
happy that he got that mistake out of his system. So he's gonna be even more on point now going forward in the next games. Like I can't do that again. Do you understand? So he got that out of his system, scored a goal, we got the win. So yeah, man, very, very positive right now. Nothing to be negative about. No criticism for no one. Oh, obviously, there's one player because I feel like we're playing with 10.5 men right now.
All right, we're gonna get onto that. We're gonna get onto that. KP, what's your thoughts on the game, my boy?
Yeah, man, fam, it was an entertaining game. That's the first thing I'll say. Like I think it was end to end. First of all, shout out Bournemouth. I think they were credit for their goals. Obviously, it came from mistakes and stuff, but I think the way they played, the way they pressed, the way they Semenyo was lively today. Obviously, other players as well, Tavernier. So I think it was an interesting game, innit? I think, as you said, the lineup was good. I think it was interesting to see the wingers get rotated. I don't think it's more of anyone gets dropped. I just think we're rotating players right now. You know, Saka's gonna play against Liverpool. You know, Trossard's gonna come in, but I think it was nice to see. I think out of all the attackers, Noni was the only one who came to the party today. Obviously, first half was difficult. I think there was a lot of mistakes. I'm not to be negative or nothing. I think we wasn't as sharp as we could be in terms of some of our decision making, not moving the ball fast enough, and that's why we were getting caught a lot of the times on the press. But I think in the second half, you can clearly see Mikel kind of got into the players, and we started to kind of move the ball a bit better and control the game.
All right, Trimless, just rotate the camera, bro.
It's I think it's a credit to us. Obviously, I know it's a credit to big up the harass, man. Those two finishes, obviously, just low, putting it low with power back in the net, like certifying the game. I think
That's kind of becoming signature for a minute. Like it's
you know what I mean. Like his ball striking is amazing, isn't it? So I think I love when I see goals where someone's like taking credit, taking advantage of the skills that they have in it. And the Koopy goal was amazing. I was even mad because, as you said, it was against a run of play. I don't think Bournemouth had anything else after that goal, but that goal was amazing. I can't lie. The knockable on that, give a shout out to him. He's a good player in it. But I think credit to us. I think it's the first game that we've had before City have played in a couple of weeks. So obviously it's a different kind of a look. But obviously we get that 7 points and we put pressure on them. Obviously they're facing Chelsea, who are going through what they're going through right now. So you never know what that game could give. But I think Arsenal done their thing today, man. And I think, as you said, Gabriel, this is the second time he's done that. I think it was a Newcastle game where he kind of got dunked on by Volmada, made that mistake. Then he gets the winner or the equalizer, I think, from the corner. So obviously that just shows his mentality in it and the team's mentality, and like what Dio said about the fact that like the old Arsenal, or maybe even last season, like we concede a goal and the first goal against a run of play, and then maybe we capitulate or we don't have the mentality to come back. But the players look calm and composed, man. And there's a level of authority that we're playing with that I think I like. And I think this was an important win off the back of that Villa game. We needed to win this game, and I think winning this game, obviously going into that Liverpool game, a couple of days rest, I think, man, we already know that the title's coming home, but it's nice that we're edging closer. And obviously, 5 wins in a row now, so I'm all smiles, bro. I'm all smiles.
Yeah, that's that. Big you up, KP, man. That's a fair assessment. Trimless, what do you think of the game today?
Yeah, my apologies, people. The parents' Wi-Fi is bugging. I'm having to use my phone. The laptop's moving mad. The kids are making noise, but I'm here. I'm trying. But big up every man inside. The game today, yeah, man. I'll be real. Yeah, it's just one where like we've been on the second gear kind of slow. First half, just trying to get those points, man. Get the points, results, business, man. This is what it's about, man. I'm seeing Sunderland City drop points yesterday, so I just needed the 3 points today, and we got that. When I saw the lineup, I said, okay, cool. We're rotating nice. Mr. Arteta is rotating the squad. Finally, we're seeing differences, man. But the squad's still solid enough to go into the game and expect the points. Bournemouth caught us by surprise. I'll be real. I wouldn't say quite a surprise. Gabriel man went for the no look. I know you're Brazilian, bro, but you can't be no looking in your own penalty box. That's crazy, fam. Well, he did it. We can't give Gabriel stick. Yo, the mentality to go bag a goal after you just concede one. Are you dumb? Man can't even. Rival fans could even clown him for longer than 15 minutes because man's made up for the error straight away, bro. Like, yo, that's the hardest way to respond. None of this on Instagram after the game on about, yo, I'm sorry guys. Man just bagged, bro. And it was a decent finish. Yeah, it was a half volley little thing. Like, it wasn't a simple finish, bro, for Gabriel. So very happy, very pleased with that. But again, you man have probably noticed a pattern with these first halves. Very slow, reserved. We may up the tempo if we concede first. But it's very much we're gonna use our squad depth in the second half to obliterate the team. That's kind of like how it's felt lately. But second half came in, and again it was we got that goal. Listen, that's what I like. You know when you get the goal in like the 55th, like them times there, you're like, whoo, chilling, innit? You don't want to be going into the 85th minute and it's still 1-1. So I was happy we got the goal. And you know it's the difference, as you man was saying, we needed to press on for that third goal. Because look, boom, you man, please. Hey, man's doing something, innit? I beg you, shush. Anyway, as I was saying, when previous games we've got that 2-1, yeah, and I felt like with the players themselves, they're kind of gone in a bit in themselves and allowing a bit more pressure, and other teams have managed to equalize. So I was very happy that we got the third, which was fundamental for us, and then boom, what all it takes is a second of madness, and Bournemouth can grab a second, as they did. Lovely finish from Creepy, but that's why I think it's so essential to have that 2-3 goal cushion and not think you can just you can have the best defense in the world, but you can't just rely on it too much, bro. And I feel like when you have a 1-0 lead with half an hour left, or 1 goal lead, sorry, it's a bit risky. So I was very happy that we got the third goal. And even when they scored the second goal, listen, we hadn't conceded 3 goals in time. So I already knew it was the match game set and won, and it was done. I was very happy, man. And when Mourinho came on, I can't lie, yeah, I was kind of cussing, like, bro, what did Eza do, bro? Slept with his missus or something? Because, yo, Donny's been trapped, bro. Is he injured? What's Eza done, man, then?
Do you know what? I just think it's...
you, man, I want to laugh off the...
Yeah, come. Let the youths play, man. You get me? But, Olu, obviously,
yo.
Before obviously I give my opinion, obviously you just want to hear what you have to think about the game, man. What do you reckon?
Yeah. First of all, big up everyone, man. Sorry, but my internet might be a bit shaky, so if I drop off, yeah, that's the reason why. But yeah, listen, I just think this is one of those games where you go in, you rob the bank, you leave. Like, it is what it is. Sometimes you're not gonna have a perfect game, and like the brother said, most of the goals they scored were both our mistakes. So if it was like a thing where they carved
the second goal though,
it was because I think
you could have been more tighter to that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that was a finish, bro, man.
Well, that's a moment. That's a moment of quality. You got to hold your hands.
That's a finish, man. That's a finish.
Like you can always listen. Every goal that's scored, yeah, there's always something that someone could have done to stop that. Otherwise, there'll be no goals that would ever be conceded, bro.
I hear that.
You just got to hold your hands up and say, you know what, that's quality. That's a great finish.
I hear it. I still think that basically it was like I blamed Odegaard because I thought it could have closed down a little bit more. But I do agree. If we just say it's always a mistake, then yeah, like goals, like every goal's got a mistake somewhere. So in a way, I just look at it as, like I said, it's kind of one of those games where you go in. The most important is you get the 3 points. You put the pressure back on Man City to win tomorrow. To be honest, the only thing is that they're going to smoke Chelsea like 6-0 tomorrow, so the goal difference is going to increase again.
You never know. You just never know. You never know.
Man.
Fine.
Doing our job.
Jay, fine. 5-0 then. But
bro, listen.
Man ain't believing in Chalobah, you know,
man. You know, and you know, you listen. You see where they've got no manager right now. Everyone knows, yeah, they're looking at it going, raw. This new manager's looking. Do you know what I'm saying? He's looking at the players, so they're gonna be playing out their skin tomorrow, I reckon.
No, but the only thing though, they don't have no Caicedo or Cucurella though. So
no Cucurella. I know, but stranger things have happened.
Yeah, Gusto's gonna have to go left back.
But that's less chance of a red card, isn't it? So actually, that's kind of a good thing.
Like alright, cool. So let's just talk on some individual performances. Obviously, I know that everyone said about, you know, Gabriel, big him up because I feel like mentality monster. Obviously, Declan Rice, stand-up performer, man. Declan Rice.
SB, can I interrupt you just here?
Go on.
Why don't you talk on Zubamendi, bro?
Bro, let me land, bro. Man's got to 2 players, bro. I'm talking about the guy who scored 2 goals and the other guy who scored a goal. Bro, let me land, bro.
Away from home as well. Away from home, remember?
Obviously, Saad's already put in there. Big up Saad already. SB chat to me about Zubi in away games, and like this is the thing that I'm not a guy that's gonna cap. I call it how I see it, bro. And I thought like Zubamendi was top today, man. I thought he was very good. I thought he ticked the ball very well. I thought his decision making was very good. I thought a couple times in the first half he did get caught on it, but overall, man, it was a good game. But again, like, it's one game against Bournemouth, difficult place to go to. But for me, like I said, top teams away. Like, I need to see that, like, these type of level of performances against the better sides in the Premier League away from home. That's all I'm saying, because you know that Zubamendi's a good player, innit? And against the top teams that we've played away from home, he hasn't put in these type of performances, which you know he's capable of. That's why I've been onto him. Do you get me? So no one can't say that.
I've been on him as well, SB. I thought he was good today. He wasn't amazing.
Yeah, well, like, he was good. He was good. He was good today, man. Like, and this is what I'm saying.
I think
like,
he gave the platform for Rice to have the game that he had in that second half. Because he was dictating things in the midfield.
But again, bro, there was times that, and I'm not trying to like knock his performance.
Nitpick,
But there was times against Villa where he's allowing.
I'm not talking about Villa.
No, but wait, let me land, bro. Why does man don't want to let me land?
What? No, why are you going back to Villa?
That's me. Let him big up the
Talk
Europe.
about this game. No, it makes no sense. He's talking about this game.
You're telling me it makes no sense. I forgot you're Professor Xavier. You know what I'm going to say. No, don't worry. Forget Zubamendi. Big up Zubamendi.
No. Go. Land, bro.
Yo,
that flight's gone. That flight's gone. I'm not landing.
No. Because you knew you were about.
Bro, that flight is gone. Forget that. I'm not.
Land.
Hey, but
anyway, I'm saying.
But one point I will say to you though, like, even though obviously because I think we've played most of our tough away games already this season, innit?
Yeah, we still.
But you have to remember he's a new player in a new league, innit? In the Premier League, obviously, first 19 games you're going to majority of the tough away grounds. It's not going to be easy for you to just play. I think next season you'll definitely.
Not at all. And the thing is, Kapes, I'm not expecting. You see, like when Zubamendi's not performing in the way that I feel like he should do, it has not really much to do with the opposition. Like, it's more so him getting the ball, passing forward, making sure your touch is crisp. Do you get what I'm saying? Keeping the team ticking over, the things that you can do, you're in control of. You're not in control of everything, but the things that you can control, that I know that you can be, and that the type of midfielder you're supposed to be, those are the things that I want to see more in it. That's it, bro. Like, today he was progressing the ball. That his decision making was a lot better. He was passing the ball quicker. His positioning, like I was trying to say before, against Villa last week, why Onana was just running through the midfield because he was pushing up so high. This week he wasn't doing that. He's sitting behind the ball. He's staying in the middle of the park. He's making sure that counter-attacks can't happen. He's allowing Declan Rice that platform to go forward. Whereas last weekend, you're seeing there's a lot of rotation between him, Marino, and Odegaard, and there was no one at the base of the midfield. Do you get what I'm saying to you? This week he was a lot more.
Rice weren't there though.
Yeah, Rice wasn't there. That's why.
Of course, Rice
wasn't there, but Rice being there or not, you're the DM. You should be there anyway.
No. But the whole Onana running through that don't happen if Rice is there. It don't matter if you're the DM. You don't get past Rice. The fact that he was getting past Moreno so easy, that's why he got.
Of course, but I'm saying to you, bro, like, people think here that just because Rice is there, he can never get run past. Bro, these are not idiot players that you're playing against, bro. So I can't just rely on, just because Declan Rice is a good midfielder and he's good at tackling and defending and recovering the ball, that, just because he's doing that, I can go and link Trossard on the left wing if I'm supposed to be the DM. Bro, I'm going to do what I need to do. And this is what I saw today, is just that he was a lot more disciplined, regardless whether Rice is playing or not. That he's sitting at the base of the midfield, he's controlling the attacks, and he dictated the game today, which he should be doing. That's what I want to see from him. Do you get it?
Aye.
Fair enough. Hey,
can we talk about Gyökeres today?
No.
Wait, hold on.
Before we go next,
let's speak up today. Let's speak up.
Hold on. I was here. Hold on. No. Hold on. This is my guy. Hold on.
Marinate.
No, definitely let it marinate. But I was here every game. It's a thing with Gyökeres, yeah. And man was saying, "Oh, you're the bully boy. You're not even doing that." Today, I was seeing link up. We saw from the Rice goal, who was doing the bully boy thing that made the ball drop to Odegaard.
Oh, stop that catch!
What do you mean?
That. He done the bully boy thing, and the guy kicked it. The guy defended.
Had like 3 defenders on him. That's what
I know, but the guy, it was lucky how it got to Odegaard catch. Come on. He was in the right
Damn,
position
you-
and
no.
he was fighting cool. That's all he was doing.
That,
He didn't
yes,
hold
but
it up.
you're missing the
He didn't
point,
hold it
bro.
up.
This is why you're in the team. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're not scoring and you're
To wrestle,
and,
so
and, and
we
you're
got
not
him to be a
assisting,
wrestler.
Man.
hold on,
Man's in
hold
the
on,
team to do WWE.
hold on, man. Let
No
me land and then-
WWE. He's a Polish bouncer.
Listen,
He's a Polish
bro,
brother.
listen,
You don't come in today.
listen. What man is saying? Glockers was shit. You man have lost your
He's a
mind,
Pol-
bro.
He's
Look
not
at
in
the
for
game
you.
today.
Come
Not
on.
in today for you.
Hold on.
Bro, catch, I didn't even know he played.
Hold on, man ain't even letting me land. Even the chance where he set up, who was it? Martinelli holding it up, boom, licked
Bro,
it over to
Lampos could have
Martinelli.
done that,
Do you
bro.
get what I'm saying? And then even to the goal where Rice scored, yeah, bro, it was him having 2-3
Hey, Catch,
defenders
do
on him.
you want to know? Do you want to know the rule? Yeah, let me be real with you. You're praising man for doing the basics.
Oh, bro,
Being
no,
Diego
no,
Costa,
no, no,
bro.
no, 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 wait,
Bro,
wait,
you're
wait.
praising man
Hold
for
on,
doing
hold
the
on.
basics.
Being
Bro,
Diego
the basics.
Costa in
No,
2020.
listen. Listen, I'll let you land, but I'm just saying, yeah, bro, the level of Gyökeres, how he's been playing has been so low that when he starts doing the things that he's supposed to be doing as a normal
Entry
striker,
level.
you're rating it so high.
No,
Bro,
I'm not rating it high. No. You're missing the point. Yeah, because when he is not doing it, remember, you lot was all here telling me, oh, if he's not scoring, what else is he doing? What else is he doing? Bro,
Yeah.
today I saw a striker that didn't score, but he contributed to the team. What are we talking about? Like, don't do that because every game that you man diss him, now that what you telling me he had a bad game today?
It's not
Yeah,
that
one
he
thing.
had a
One,
bad
no,
game,
one,
yeah.
one thing.
I'm
One
saying
thing.
he had a bad game, but the way you're going on, like he done
No,
a
one
mad.
thing I'll be. No, one thing I'll be.
Wait,
No,
wait,
we have to.
wait,
I'm with
He's
Catch. I
saying-
think you have to
hold
be a
on,
bit.
please,
You have to be a bit fair.
He's saying
Go
the
on.
way I'm going on, no, because every game the energy is on to Glockers. So don't do the way I'm going on
Yeah.
because every game you man are onto him. Straight
No,
away,
we're not
there ain't
saying
no,
bad today, yeah,
give him couple
moving,
games.
he's not
Every
moving.
single game you're onto him. So when he does the
moving.
all right, cool, it was the basics. But you lot were saying he weren't doing that. That's my point. He's doing
Yeah, I get that. I get
I
that.
hear that.
all
I hear
right.
that.
Yeah.
So
I
man,
need
are
to
acting
see the
like,
Opportunities he
and
had.
a
He had
cheeky
two
goal, bro.
opportunities where the balls come into him. Yeah. Right. Pick it up and turn your man and shoot. He couldn't do it. He couldn't deliver.
bro,
There was
come on.
two
What we-
occasions. I watch him closely now. I watch him very closely, Gyökeres. Yeah, he had two opportunities. He's picked up the ball. Balls come into him. He's not getting no service. That was the argument. He's had the service today. He's doing nothing with it.
He had
He's
the
not good
service
enough.
today.
We're playing with 10 and a half
Yeah.
men. That's what we're
In
doing right now. 10 and a half.
in the first half, there's a chance where the ball came to him and he took so long to shoot.
Yeah.
He didn't get a shot off properly. And then there was the one where he took the long shot where it just like it floated. You remember that?
You know what? I've clocked it. You man want this ninja to do backflips and
What?
jump through hoops.
Nah,
Wait, Catch.
Bro,
Catch.
no, because you don't take no positives from what you don't take no positives from today's game.
Catch.
I'm asking for a
Catch.
one. I'm asking for a
Catch.
one.
Catch.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
When my daughter reads me a book, right? I don't jump up and down for that, man. You know what I mean? That's what she should be able to do that. You know what I mean? Like this is what we do right now. You know, she's doing the ABCs. I mean, come on, give me some long words, man. Give me 5 syllables, not 2 syllables, man. That's what I'm looking for, Gyökeres, man. Let's be real.
I'm just saying, I'm seeing improvement. I'm seeing the whole thing that everyone was saying, oh, he can't do and he can't get into his game. I saw today, I was seeing runs off the ball. I was seeing him link up. Do you get what I'm saying? I was seeing him bully man, as you man say. Do you get what I'm saying? But as you lot will say, he ain't scoring. So, but when you say
My
what
thing's
else
not
is
even
he
about
doing?
the goals,
That's just
bro.
my thing.
No, he played well today.
I think it's not just about goals. I think Gyökeres was a lot better than he has been. But I'm not gonna like start waxing lyrical about you doing the basics that I feel like you should do as a number 9, innit? Like you're supposed to be coming to Arsenal with some pedigree, and I'm not gonna start going mad because the ball came
I'm
into you.
not going
and you
mad.
said- and you
I'm not
and
going
rate.
mad.
All right, cool. Not going mad, but I'm not gonna rate it like if you get the ball, you stick it and you set off to a midfield, bro. That's the basics that you should be
Oh,
doing.
bro, yeah. Now
That's the
it's
basics,
becoming
bro.
an agenda thing because
It's not an agenda, that's the
because
reality,
you're saying
bro.
the guy can't do it. Oh,
If now, Catch. If now man started doing the mad link up play around the box, bro. If man started doing the mad link up play around the box, and then I'll be like, raw, like this is mad. This is something that like man never expected. But bro, doing the basics as a striker, as a target man, as a big number 9, the ball, making the ball stick, bro. I'm not gonna start like. You know what I'm saying? That's the minimum you should be doing.
We should have just got Mateta, bro. I don't even know what we're doing.
That's the minimum you should be doing. But I think like obviously like Catch was rating Noni Madueke today. Like I said, I thought, like he said, I thought Noni was quality. I thought he was really, really good, man. He was so direct. That's the thing I like about him the most. It's just that he ain't shook to go at his winger. Like, he ain't wasted no time, bro. He's gonna outside down the line, check in. It doesn't matter. Like, he just wants to get at his fullback, innit? And I feel like obviously Martinelli today for me, like that's like obviously I feel like Martinelli again is a better player. Like when he gets into the game off the bench,
Yeah.
Because when there's more space, where it's a bit more grass to run into. Do you get what? He's more of a transitional player than a player that's gonna get. Like, there was times I'm seeing in the first half, he's got the ball, he's waiting, he's tried to take on the fullback, he's checked out, he's turned again and he's faced him and he's waiting, and then he tried to like, bro, I'd rather you lose the ball, just go on the outside or try and be positive and losing the ball. Like,
that's verification, man. I don't know if he's Brazilian or not.
I thought the first half he was beating his man and that, but it was the end product.
Catch.
Yeah, but it's not
you know what it was? Remember that game he had against
he was bad. It was bad. It was so bad. I know, but I thought first half he was like half decent. It was just the end ball. Like when he was crossing it in, it was down. Never beating the first man and everything. Like that's what. But I don't think he was like not. Like I said, that first half he was all right. It was just the end product, but he was dead. I've always said we need to go in January again. Or I don't even mind putting Jesus out on that left, bro. It gives us that different. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind and make Gabriel our third option because you don't do nothing for me. Just I
was going to say on Madueke, just going back to him, the best part of him. Well, pause. The best part of him playing. The best part of him playing, is that I swear to God, I don't think he knows what he's going to do next. Like, I think he confuses players so much because I saw when he dribbled past.
Don't do that.
No, when he dribbled past, when he
I
dribbled
get
past.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean, Olu, because I feel like he's a player, that he plays off instinct.
Instinct.
Like you don't really know. Like he's not really like thinking, all right, cool, I'm gonna get the ball and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. He's just thinking, all right, cool, I'm gonna get the ball. I'm gonna get at you. And however, like if you step this way, he's gonna go that way. If you step that way, he's a bit instinctive in it. And that's why I feel like. That's why I feel like sometimes it's his last little bit that ends like that.
Chance he had
because he's so instinctive.
Beating 3 man.
Yeah, man. Because he's so
over the bar.
Exactly. If you see with Saka, if Saka was in that position, you know that Saka's gonna put that in the bottom bins, or like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's more like calculated with what he's doing. Whereas Madueke is a bit instinctive, where he just and then obviously the last bit is like, cool.
He's
you get what I'm saying?
I love it. He's chaos.
Like,
man.
If he can work on that last little bit, bro.
Yeah. He's excited to watch though, isn't it? Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Every time he gets on the ball, I'm like, yo, man's gonna have
you're just like give him the ball, let him just do his thing, bro. Like I like that about him, man. He's positive.
You know what as well? When you're going up again, I know Bournemouth really didn't do the low block thing, but if you're going up a team with a low block, I feel like Noni's the one to start because he gives that. He's gonna draw a player out. He's gonna take on this player. Then it draws out another player. Do you get what I'm saying? So, bro, keep up the performances, Noni, man. Remember there was a petition for my man at the start of the season, bro. He's been a good addition to the squad. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely. I think what I complained about as well, since he had that game against Club Brugge, I was saying, why has he not touched the blade of grass since then? So yeah, for him to come in today, credit to Mikel Arteta, innit? He changed it up, innit? You know what I'm saying?
I've got to apologize. I was one of those people that said when we got linked to him, I said basically, if Noni is the answer, what is the question? Well, he's proving that actually there is an answer to a question, and the question is sometimes just get on the pitch, cause chaos, and to be fair, listen, I think he got rubbed off getting an assist because I think he deserved an assist for that goal for Gabriel. It's gonna be taken off him, but the way he skinned, was it Semenyo? Skinned him like it was no tomorrow, and then again got to the byline and he actually thought, right, what am I going to do next? Because normally I thought he would have shot. I thought he was going to shoot. I thought, he's going to shoot. He actually looked up and thought, put the ball across, which is good, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, that's what he was talking
like,
about. Hey, can I just, man, them? Can we just talk about someone as well? Because like I was in.
I know who you're gonna say.
Who am I gonna say?
Oh, you're talking about Martin O. I know that's where you was going next.
Like, I'll be real. Obviously, I messaged like me and Catch was chatting at halftime, whatever. Like, we didn't really talk on it too much, but Martin Odegaard, man, like, obviously, people been last stream, even today, people were saying, oh, like, I see a couple people, I was watching Troops' stream, people were saying, oh, like, get Odegaard off, like, you slowing down the tempo too much, da-da-da-da-da, but, bro, I'm not gonna lie, man, I think Odegaard has been quality the last 3 games. I think today again, you see him getting the assist for Declan Rice's goal, and for the second goal, he was the pass before the pass. Like, bro, I thought Odegaard was really good today, man. Like, he gets on the ball everywhere. He wants to get on the ball. He wants to dictate things. Like, yeah, he's a high volume touch player, but I feel like how he has been just making Arsenal tick. Like, I thought he was good today, man. Like, I thought he was decent. What did the man then think?
And you know what? He ain't always going down that right now. He's actually going down the left. You're starting to see him kind of move around a bit more. Like, you can't do this whole predictable thing. And even down to the that Saka pass. That's his bread and butter. Him and Saka do that every single time. You should know it's coming. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's the whole thing of you ain't been trying it for the whole 90 minutes. Do you get what I'm saying? You've been going down the right. You've been going down the left. So it kind of gives them a different... It makes them think, he might go down the left this time. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not so predictable. So, yeah, man, I thought that Odegaard again today... Good performance, man. But this is what we want to see from him. We hold him to a high standard. Do you get what I'm saying? This is why me personally, this is why I crash it, because I know you could do these performances back to back. It don't have to be one performance and then 3-4 a draw. Do you get what I'm saying? I know you could. We've seen you have consistency in your game, so I just want him to get back to that, and then I'm happy, man.
Dan, I know. Obviously,
I don't think he was perfect today, but he was good from the levels that he was dropping in the last 18 months, last 3 games. I have to say he's been great, man. He's been making things tick. He's taking more risks with his passing as well. He's not being so negative with his passing. He's taking more risks. Obviously, he got the assist, like he said, he was the pass before the pass. And right now, with the way he's playing, as much as I'm upset that Eze ain't been getting on the pitch, you can't get on the pitch, unfortunately, Eze. You can't. At the moment, you can't get on the pitch. It just is what it is, Eze. Yeah? You had your opportunity. Tottenham, you done your thing, but all the other games, you've been pretty underwhelming, Eze. So, yeah, man. He's doing enough right now, Odegaard, to keep Eze on the bench.
I think
it's over, buddy.
That's important, though, man, because you need that competition between all the players in the squad, man, and it only raises the level of the team. Do you get what I mean? Like I'm not saying that Odegaard had a fantastic game or a worldy game, but I feel like Odegaard was good today, man. He was good today still.
The only thing he needs to improve on for me is just those 50-50s where he's just not.
Yeah, but like, you know what it is, yeah? Like, man, just have to accept that that's not him, bro. Like, I'll be real, like man.
Yeah, but hold on, SB. If that's not you, you see these assists and the Prius, I need to be seeing this nearly every game. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't have a period where you're dropping off.
Catch.
Hold on, no. Because we could take it as fans if you go, you know what? We know that you see, like Ozil, you knew he ain't doing the whole 50-50. He's gonna back it, but you know when he's on that ball, 9 times out of 10, something's gonna happen. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so Ozil was generational, bro.
This is the kind of players we compare you to now. You're the same sort of kind of player. You don't really go in for 50-50s, but you're the more the passy type. If that's your thing, you've got to like be on point. 4 out of 5 games.
I hear that. It's a lot, but Catch, like saying that is, I hear you, but it's a lot easier to go into a 50-50 than it is to flipping create and be the creative spot for a team. But what I'm saying to you is, and I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. I just feel like for me, like people always look about the things that people don't do, but not appreciating the things that people do. And if everyone in the team was like tough tacklers and just done the simple stuff, then bro, we'd be rigid as hell.
No.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you're saying that. I'm not saying that. Wait, let me land. I'm saying to you, the balance. the balance in midfield, obviously, Declan Rice, you man just spoke about how good he is. Like, you've got Zubimendi, who defensively is good, in it. So that's some of the burden that is taken off of him to be that.
No. I hear what you're trying to say, but there's literally, all right, cool. If even like Ethan, we don't look at Ethan, or even like Saka, we don't look at Saka as all right, boom, he's gonna go in for challenges. But you know, if that ball's there and Saka's going for a 50-50, he's gonna be kind of half-hearted, but he's still gonna go for it. Where Odegaard will run for it and then just be like, yeah, I don't want it. Like, you can't. Do you get what I'm saying? That's my thing with him, man.
At least attempt to go for it. So
Yeah,
I hear what you're saying. Like to be honest, Odegaard for the last few seasons has been rubbish. But what we're seeing now is consistency. And that's all we want. Like, as an Arsenal fan, that's all I want. I want him to keep Eze at the team. I want him to keep anyone in the position at the team. I want him to play that well. But to be honest, I want all of the players to play that well. You know what I'm saying? But then if Odegaard flops against Liverpool, he needs to come out of the team. Because I haven't got this thing in me. Give players like 2-3 games to try and implement their styles, try and like run a match. Mate, we ain't got time for that. We ain't won a league in 20 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've never won a Champions League. You get me? It's either be ruthless, which going into my next thing is big up Arteta. This is what I'm saying. Because
what? Wait, Don, what did you say?
So say for cutting that, yeah, because I've got to go in like a few minutes. I've got to big up Arteta through this match and through the last few games. The reason why is because he would have never dropped Saka before, right? He would have never played a player in form. Do you know what I'm saying? He would have never consistently played a bad player. So who's doing all of that? Do you know what I'm saying? It's Arteta. He would have always made a sub after 71 minutes. If I'm lying, go check the previous games.
You're right.
He would have always brought on one attacker and two defensive players. But his first sub was who? Saka, Jesus, and Trossard.
Yeah, that was mad. When I see 3 of them coming on, I was like, raw. Like,
this is what I'm saying. So, like, for me, I've cussed out Arteta so many times because you know what, he's done so much wrong. And as good as Odegaard has been, that's because of Arteta, because Arteta's constantly playing him. He could have chopped and changed the team. He wants rhythm. Yeah. And Odegaard wasn't great today, but Arteta saw that. Okay, was I happy with the Moreno sub? No, I wasn't. But you know, when you got 3 points, I can't really say too much. But guess what? Arteta started with a team, bar Martinelli, which I would have started if I was the manager. He'd done the 3 subs, which I would have done if I was manager. Right. So do you know what? Yeah, as good as the players played today, I got to shout out Arteta, mate. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. This is what I was talking about earlier, Catch, isn't it? Yeah, I've been a man that's criticised Arteta, been Arteta out, all of that. But when the man's making changes, yeah, and he's doing things that he's meant to be doing, in my opinion, you got to give the man credit, bro. There's nothing to talk about. You got to give him credit. That's it.
I hear that, but again, I'll go back to what I said last after the Aston Villa game. Look at the bench. For a long time,
we didn't have that.
We had a bench which was good, but you were like, if you get down to the 6th or the 7th person, you're like, I'm not quite sure. That bench, you look and go, he could chuck anyone on.
Yeah, but then Olu, sorry for cutting you off here, but then how many times has Arteta been in this position, a winning position, and he brings some defensive players, and we draw or near enough lose a match? Yeah,
he did bring on a defensive player today.
No, he did. He did in what's his name?
No, but it made sense today. Could you know? Hold on. It made sense today. You know why? Because I felt like after, when you know that Bournemouth are going to pile on the pressure, it's a thing where we weren't playing out from the back no more. We were booting it long. So bringing on Moreno, he was like a target man per se. Do you get what I'm saying? So it kind of made sense for me. You knew he was going to hold up the ball, get a couple fouls and that. Do you get what I'm saying? So I weren't mad at Moreno coming on today. I'm not going to lie.
Not just his subs as well. I think you have to big him up for his halftime team talks, because the last couple of games we've been shit in the first half, boys. Let's just be honest. And then whatever.
Wait, Brandon, do you think we were shit all first half?
Yeah, I don't think it was good at all.
I think we started the game slow. Bournemouth like looked a bit lively in the first 5 minutes. I thought we had a little 15-20 minute spell where we kind of controlled the game. We slowed it down. Obviously, we gave away the goal. Then we got back in, like when we got back level. And I thought for like 5-10 minutes after that, I thought it was all right. But towards the end of the half, which obviously everyone's going to remember, I thought, yeah, we were a little bit stale, a little bit slow.
Yeah,
So I agree with you, but I don't think for the totality for the 45
I
minutes.
don't know. I thought it was all right. I wouldn't go any further than saying all right, but I mean, Bournemouth pressed us high, but normally we're so good at build-up in terms of like playing out from the back, bringing it into midfield. You know, even when teams press us, we're good at getting out of the press. Whereas today we was a bit sloppy in that first half, very sloppy, in fact. Like every time the ball got to sort of Zubamendi in and around that sort of area, we'd lose it. And it's like, I was shocked by that because Arsenal normally very, very good at build-up play, very good at build-up play. But in the first half, we was not good at build-up play at all. I thought there was quite a few players as well that started slowly. Like Rice, in the first half, I don't think he was that great. I think he was trying to get a bit of rhythm back into his game again. Obviously, he's just come back from the injury. Timber, you know, he was getting caught out quite a few times down his side as well, which is unusual for him. So maybe he's carrying something. That's the only thing that I can think of. Gabriel obviously makes the mistake. You know, he's not looking where he's passing that ball. He doesn't look once where he's passing that ball.
I think he's trying to find Timber there, you know.
I don't know. No, it looks like he's trying to play it square to Saliba, which is fair enough. But you've got to look up at where you're passing, right? But at the same time, you can sit there and say, look, you rectified that because he went up the other end and scored. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to get on his case about that. It happens. Do you know what I mean? He's still one of the best defenders in world football. There's no doubt about that. And we haven't seen many mistakes from Gabriel like that recently. Obviously, you go back a couple of years ago, he was having bozo moments all the time. But, you know, that don't tend to happen with Gabriel and Saliba now. So you can allow it to happen, you know, once, especially when he goes up the other end and rectifies it. But second half, we was much better. There was only really sort of two elements to our game that I could sort of sit here and say that I was impressed with. And that was the fact that we created probably 3 clear-cut chances and we scored all 3 of them. So we was clinical in front of goal. And I think also after Bournemouth scored their second goal, we managed the game really, really well. Like really well. Because that could have been, after they scored that second goal, it could have been an influx of just pressure mounting upon us and Bournemouth creating chance after chance after chance. But we managed the game really well. We still tried to attack Bournemouth. I thought Arteta got his substitute spot on. I was a little perplexed when Madueke was coming off because I thought he was probably our best player, to be honest with you, in that first half. But then Saka comes on and he gets the assist, so you can't argue with that. Rice scores 2 goals. You know, they're pretty, I mean, they're bloody, do you know what I mean? They're bread and butter for him from that position. Do you know what I mean? So that's the only 2 real things. But at the same time, I'm not too concerned about it because we've got to remember, right? We've got 9 games in January. That's a busy period. And we're not going to be able to play at our absolute best every single game, week in, week out. So providing we continue to win these games, even when we're not performing at our absolute best, I don't really care. The only time that I will care is if it starts turning into draws or losses. But at the moment, we are doing the minimum that we can, but still getting through these games and winning these games. And that's all that matters, really. And it's basically us going over to you now, Man City. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, the first half, like I say, I weren't impressed at all, actually. Not at all.
Like what, just obviously talking about like our chances, how do you feel like City gonna fare tomorrow? Obviously, we've again put pressure on City, something that we lacked last season by like, and whenever we played first, making our advantage count or trying to, when anyone else dropped points, us taking points. We didn't do that last season. So how do we feel going into tomorrow's game? Obviously, we're not playing, but sitting back and watching that City-Chelsea game, do you feel like City got no chance? I mean, Chelsea got no chance, sorry? Or do you feel like this is going to be an easy 3 points for City?
I'm relaxed now. I'm relaxed because I do think City will win. You know, I don't see, like, all the chaos that's going on at Chelsea at the moment is one thing, but I just don't see how Chelsea's defence stop Haaland. I genuinely don't see how they stop Haaland. You know, and Cherky, I know he didn't have the greatest of games against Sunderland, but I don't see anybody locking up Cherky and Haaland. And if you don't lock up Cherky and Haaland will score. Whereas I don't really see where the goals are specifically coming from with Chelsea, because they're always chopping and changing on their left-hand side. The left-hand side's not the greatest, Gittins and Garnacho. Then it's like, who's playing on the right? Is it Esteval? Is it this player? João Pedro, not really a goal getter, and neither is Delap. So then it all comes down to, well, you know, is Caicedo going to score a screamer, or is Palmer going to finally start to score goals
Didn't
again?
someone say Caicedo's out of this game?
Yeah, Caicedo's he's suspended.
Caicedo and Cucurella are out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
not looking
You
too
know what I mean?
clever.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Chelsea
But
at all.
you never
Yeah.
know, man.
You never know. I'm not writing them off. I'll be honest. I'm not writing them off. I'm not writing them
Where's
off. They've
it at?
still
Is
got
it at
quality
Chelsea?
on the field.
No, I
They
think it's
might
at
concede,
City.
but they might
It's at
score
City,
as
it's at
well.
the Etihad.
Yeah, it's at City's ground.
But you know, I agree with Dan. I agree with Dan.
Hey, there's a little bit of hope.
I agree with Dan. Like,
it.
obviously, everything that I'm thinking, yeah, I feel like this should be a routine victory for City with the quality, how they've been playing going forward, Chelsea's instability at the back. But Cap said something, obviously, that I know this already, but I even forgot, bro. They're gonna have a new manager that's gonna be coming into the team. He would have seen what has been going on. They know that it's January. All the players are gonna be wanting to fight for their places and try and see if, you know, I can put a good foot forward for the incoming manager. And what better way to do that? What better way to do that than against the team that's chasing? I know it's hope, but
It's definitely copium, but remember, it's still World Cup year as well. Players still want to.
Bro,
Yeah, there's a
I'm
lot
sorry.
of factors. I'm praying.
This is a catch and SB, bro. This is copium level 1000.
It is.
No,
Fact.
we're just saying like the possibilities.
Let's be
innit?
honest, right? Do you really think that them Chelsea players give a shit about Liam Rossini? Let's just be honest about it.
No, I don't think they give a shit about Liam Rossini, but I do think they give a shit about Blue Corp or whatever they're called, like just chucking shit at them.
Well, you say
Like,
that.
like,
but
literally
these
just chucking shit at the
these
wall.
players, right? These players know that there's. It doesn't matter how they. This is the thing with Chelsea, right? Doesn't matter how these players perform. They're on an 8 or 9 year death row contract.
Yeah,
So
I heard that.
even if they get dropped out of the team, then man can just sit there like Raheem Sterling is doing and just go, I'll sit in the
But
reserves.
Brandon,
and play
that's true. That is true to a certain extent, but there are some players. Sterling, all right, cool. Sterling's chilling. He don't give he's doing whatever. But Sterling's had a good career. A lot of these players are young boys. They ain't really made like a name for themselves in the game. Like a lot of them, some of them who are on these long deals. So just that I understand, like no one's gonna want to be sitting around for 8, 7, 8, 9 years just chilling at Chelsea. Eventually, you're gonna have to go somewhere else and go and earn your corn.
Let me ask you this then, SB. Let me ask you this, yeah. Look at Chelsea's squad.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think are Chelsea's best players?
I feel like Reece James, Reece James, Cucurella, Cole Palmer, Caicedo, João Pedro. He's all right.
And that's it. That's where it stops.
I feel like Trevor Chalobah gets a bit of a hard time. I think he's all right. I think
he's decent.
Yeah, I think Trevor Chalobah's all right. I think he gets disrespected a lot, especially when
he's on the elite level sort of side.
Like on the elite, I'd say like 4 or 5. 4 or 5.
So let's say 4 players, right? 4 players, like what Catch is saying. 2 of them are out, bro. So they got 2 players.
I hear it, and I'm not saying this is copium. I'm not saying they're gonna go to the Etihad and win. The best I'm hoping for is a little score draw. Do you get what I'm saying?
But we do have to take into account Man City have gone to Sunderland with a weakened Sunderland team. Team's gone to the African Cup of Nations. Dan Ballard, their top centre backs out. They couldn't score a goal.
And
You understand?
and they went to Fulham, and Fulham put
Yeah, but
four.
again, I'll argue.
Hey, but I don't think that robot misses them chances again. Like, it's only very rarely he misses
I'll argue
them.
this as well. Sunderland away has been difficult for everyone. We found it difficult with Sunderland away. Man City are at home tomorrow. Man City are, and I'm telling you now, SB, I want a message from you tomorrow when Man City slap Chelsea. Yeah?
No, Brandon.
You
You know
was
what's
right,
mad?
bro.
Do you know what's mad? I think they're gonna back. I think they're gonna slap them. We done a prediction yesterday. I can see this being 3-4-0. But when Catch said what he said, it's just like a little light bulb thinking, maybe. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on,
maybe.
there's always a little glimmer
Yeah,
of hope, man. Come on.
maybe, man. Because I think maybe some players might even be trying to play for a move. You never know. Maresca might end up at City, and some players might be feeling like, you know what, I might even end up over here. So
watch Robert Sanchez turn into a clown again tomorrow. You watch. All season he's been good. Watch him turn into a clown.
Brandon, what's your prediction for tomorrow?
What, City Chelsea?
Yeah,
I think City will win it. Do Chelsea even get a goal, man? Jesus. I think City win it 3-0.
3-0, yeah. Dan, what are you saying?
2-2, bro.
Yeah, Dan's on what I'm on.
2-2, that's what I'm going. 2-2, look. I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as people think. It's not going to be a mauling. It might be, don't get me wrong, but I just believe that Chelsea will score a couple of goals. That's what I believe. 2-2, that's what I'm going for.
I hope Liam Delap like turned up like, I'm trying to prove my old team wrong. I'm trying to, you can finally score a goal somehow. Like, you get like I'm trying to write every script that I can. Like, Cole Palmer goes back to his old team and wants to prove, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just hoping for something, because I feel like personally, if City drop any points, man, seriously, like, very favorable for us. They can't really drop too many points. You get what I'm saying to you? They can't really afford, bro, even drawing. Like, do you get what I'm saying to you? If they're level on, if we've played the same amount of games as City, and I feel like we're like anything more than 6 points, like, I feel like it's like they'd have to rely on us dropping points in 3 or losing 3 games for them to catch up if it goes to like 7, 8, 9 points. Do you get what I mean? I feel like that's a big enough gap for us, man. I don't think we'll make the same mistakes that we made before, man.
Facts.
Trust me. But listen, people, it's been a fantastic stream, man. Seriously, it's been proper way. Big up Brandon every single time. I Dan, let them know where the people can find you, man.
Yeah, Gooners Therapy, Negative Dan, Realist Gooner, then obviously my compadre, Positive Dan, Gooners Therapy, come over there. Like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And love to you, man, obviously, each and every time I'll say.
I swear you man are live right now, right?
Live right now, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So listen, we had the conversation on the catch up. We're gonna forward over to Gooners Therapy, man. Big up Dan.
Love, man.
And everyone that was on the show, their links are in the description, yeah. And I love for the mods in the chat. Love for everyone bigging up that showed up. And yo, another 3 points, man. Another 3 points.
Let it all work out. Hey, listen, chat. Make sure it looks like orange juice over there. You already know, man. Love.